video 2, what's that, sitting in the parking lot. Lelan update. They had him way too high on the seizure medicine, and his seizures were getting more frequent again. They had him at over 4,000 whatevers a day, and anything over 3,000 is supposed to be ineffective. Pretty much just greatly affects the way you perceive your surroundings more than anything. But his balance issues were getting a little worse. His seizures were getting a little worse. His memory was getting way worse. It was actually starting to affect his temperament. He would be really okay and really not okay, and bouncing. From the not okay, you could bounce over to really angry, and then back to, it was doing this number. And this thing's happening in the frontal cortex of his brain. For those of you who are new to the channel and stuff and haven't been keeping up with it, my son had a seizure and they found a tumor in his brain. He survived the wreck okay, but they did surgery, but they didn't remove the tumor because they weren't sure it was a tumor when they got in there. There was a bunch of blood. They did not look for the bleed while they were in there to repair the bleed. It has been growing, and the seizures have been getting worse, and he's been out of work for 3 or 4 months now. He's looking at another 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and he's only got about 5 months left of his company supplied disability and insurance. Because this is a shout out to Hearst Farm Supply. Y'all are being righteous about my boy, and I appreciate it. Y'all need a tractor? Go to Hearst. Tell them Lelan sent you. Anyway, he still got shirts and stuff to help cover the cost of all this. Anyway, back to the update. He's in Dallas. His seizures got worse. They didn't mess around going to the doctors that they just keep telling him to come back in 3 months or a month. Come back in a month, come back in 3 months. They do an MRI, they didn't do anything. Even though it's showing that it's getting bigger, each MRI shows that it's getting a little bit bigger. They're not doing anything. So this time when the seizures hit him, they hit him Sunday, and he still had them through Saturday or Monday. And then he had some Tuesday. So when Courtney, his new wife, got off of work at 5, she put his butt in the Toyota and beeline to the emergency room in Dallas-Fort Worth. They admitted him and started checking him out and stuff. They've got him set up on a 24-hour something, EKG, something like that. They're going to monitor all of his brain activity for 24 hours. They've added they've lowered the dose of that one and added a different one to see if they can stop the seizures, because every time you have a seizure, it means there's something breaking in your brain. It's not just you have a seizure and it stops and you're okay. When you have the seizure, that means that another wire in the cable has broken. But I'm not a doctor and I know that. So, prayers, lots of them. He's in a better hospital. It's not a teaching hospital this time. The doctors are actually going to be held accountable for treating or not treating. Does that make any sense? So, there's that. He's still walking the wire, people. He's still got little 4-year-old girl, a little 10-year-old boy, and one in the oven that he's got to take care of. He's a grown man. He believes in take care of his family. When it was within his control, he has yet to miss a single child support payment. The boy's not a deadbeat. He's a good guy. He's a good kid. He's a good man. He needs your prayers. He needs a little help. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to upload this and then I'll link it. Put some links in the bottom for stuff. If you want one of his Jeremiah shirts, let me know. The RUM t-shirts, RUM Texas Division t-shirts, that money's going to go to him too. Okay? I might take $1 a shirt or something like that just to make myself feel important now. But yeah, my boy's back in the hospital. It was the same thing he was in the hospital last time for, and they ain't done nothing but cut a hole in his skull, poke him with a pencil a couple of times, and close him back up. And it wasn't a pencil, I don't know, some kind of probe. You ain't lived till you seen the strong, independent, hard-headed boy just start shaking and twitching and talking like somebody else for no reason at all. That's when you know how to pray. That's when you learn how to pray. Anyway, love y'all. Thank y'all. Keep me in your prayers. When I find out something else, I'll let y'all know. Stay alive. Don't lie.